Hey LEGO and Marvel fans, this is Diego's Bricks. It's nice to see you. Marvel just revealed the cast of Avengers Doomsday, and we will see every character in his LEGO minifigure form, well, just if they officially have it. The characters that were revealed are very new, and haven't really appeared very often in LEGO sets, or haven't appeared at all. But it will be amazing to see how they will appear and the future sets that will come, maybe for 2026. More because some of them have had fans waiting for their release since LEGO Marvel Superheroes line started back in 2012. We still don't know all the cast that will be. We got very interesting names being revealed. These are the characters who have been confirmed in latest Marvel teaser and that will have a seat at the table for Avengers Doomsday. The first one is Chris Hemsworth, who needs no introduction. Thor, the God of Thunder, was most recently seen in Thor Love and Thunder movie. He has a lot of LEGO minifigures versions and has appeared in a lot of Marvel sets, but the first time we saw him was in set 6868 Hulk's Helicarrier Breakout in year 2012, 76,291. The Avengers Assemble, Age of Ultron. We can see a clear update in these minifigures, more printing details in torso and in legs, new cape piece, and more. We may see him with a new costume, so surely we still have a minifigure based on him. Then we have Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, who has been unseen in the MCU outside of a trailer spot or two. She plays the Invisible Woman of the new Fantastic Four, which is going to be released on July 25, 2025. She hasn't been seen on an official LEGO set, but we saw her on the video game titled LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Because of the release of the new movie and because Marvel now has Fantastic Four rights again, we might see her released in an official LEGO set sooner than later. Next, we have Sam Wilson, the former Falcon and current Captain America, would be in the mix for Avengers. Anthony Mackie has been part of the MCU since 2014's Captain America, and he's certain to be one of the leaders of the Avengers. First time we saw him as Captain America LEGO minifigure was in the CMF Minifigures Series 1 in 2022, but was lastly seen in sets that came in December 2024 related to the late Captain America, Brave New World movie. Sebastian Stan has also taken in Captain America, Brave New World, and taken on the role of put up on leader in Thunderbolts. He's been around since Captain America, the first Avenger in 2011. First time he appeared officially as a LEGO minifigure was in year 2015 in a polybag belonging to Captain America, the Winter Soldier movie. Next we have Leticia Wright as Shuri taking on the mantle of Black Panther in the sequel Wakanda Forever. It stands to reason that here's Black Panther will be on the core Avengers team. T'Challa was working his way up to a similar role before his off-screen demise. She was first seen as a LEGO minifigure in set Corvus Glaive Thresher Attack in year 2018. And lastly, seen in set 76,211 Shuri Sunbird in year 2023. We also got confirmation about Ant-Man. Paul Rudd's been playing Scott Lang, the hero who can become tiny or giant. Since 2015's Ant-Man became a major member of the Avengers, playing a very significant role in 2019's Endgame. The first time he appeared in a LEGO set was in 2015 in set 76,109 Quantum Realm Explorers, and lastly seen in set Avengers Endgame Final Battle, but this time in his giant version, a buildable figure. Next we have US Agent John Walker, portrayed by Wyatt Russell, being a part of the MCU since 2021. Doomsday is likely to just be Wyatt Russell's second film entry in the franchise. That's because he was introduced as a government's preferred Captain America replacement in the Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. he lost out on the cap job to Sam Wilson, so he hasn't appeared since until showing up as US agent in the upcoming Thunderbolts. There hasn't been any official LEGO minifigure, but there are a lot of custom minifigures made by fans about him out there. Then we have Namor, the centuries-old ruler of the Undersea, played by Tenoch Huerta. He appeared in Late's Black Panther movie and was the villain, but by movie's end, he had become an ally, so it's reasonable to think he will be a hero in this movie. He appeared as a LEGO minifigure in set 76,213 King Namor's Throne Room in year 2022. Then we have The Thing, played by Ebon Moss-Bachrach. This character will make his entrance into the MCU on July 2025 with the release of Fantastic Four First Steps. It will be amazing to see sets based on this movie because we have never seen the Fantastic Four in official sets or in a physical minifigure form. Many costumes and bottles have been made based on this character, and everything points out that he will be released in a giant figure mold, just like Hulk and other MCU characters. Next, we have one of the more well-received new additions to the MCU, Shang-Chi, played by Simu Liu. He appeared for the first time in 2021 in his own movie. He was only seen in minifigure form in 2021 in 3 sets belonging to his movie, and the most impressive of those ones is set 76,177, Battle at the Ancient Village. Natasha's death in Endgame has led to Yelena, played by Florence Pugh, becomes the new Black Widow. First appearing like this in the Disney Plus Hawkeye series, and is soon to be one of the leads in Thunderbolts. It seems like that film, set to release on May 20, 2025, could be a pretty important building block toward Doomsday. In the only set that she has appeared is in LEGO Black Widow's helicopter chase in 2020. Following the list, we have our first X-Men, Beast, interpreted by Kelsey Grammer. He was seen playing this character in X-Men, The Last Stand in 2006. But he came back in the post-credits scene of the Marvel's movie. In this scene, he was seen turning to Monica Rambeau with the help of her mother, Maria, after she apparently crossed through dimensions at the climax of the Marvels. He told her, "You are now in a reality parallel to your own." We have had this character in LEGO, but he was just able to be purchased in the CMF Marvel Minifigures Series 2 in 2023, but this minifigure was more accurate to the character from X-Men 97, not from this specific universe. But it would be cool to see him in a set from this movie, of course. Then we have another Thunderbolts cast member. Louis Pullman's first ever MCU appearance as Bob, also known as the Sentry, an immensely powerful superhero who also contains within him the hyper-powerful villain The Void. Sentry or The Void will be the big bad of Thunderbolt. But Bob has also been a hero in the comics, so he could take on that alignment in Doomsday. He hasn't appeared in any LEGO set yet, but made it into the video game Marvel Superheroes 2. Then we have Danny Ramirez, who is another MCU cast member that appeared for the first time in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, taking the role of Joaquin Torres. He's an Air Force captain who worked with the main characters to bring down the Flag Smashers. He took the role of becoming the new Falcon. He has just appeared in set 76,292 Captain America vs. Red Hulk battle. Then we have another member of the Fantastic Four, being played by Joseph Quinn, the Human Torch Johnny Storm in First Steps. It's very curious to know is how the FF, who appear to be living in a futuristic 1960s and First Steps, will get to the present-day MCU to participate in the events of Doomsday. But talking about LEGO, we haven't seen him in any official LEGO set, just as a bootleg or as a custom figure. The only reference that we have from him in an official LEGO product was in video game LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Then we have the Red Guardian, whose entrance into the MCU in 2021's Black Widow as Alexei Shostakov is gonna be played by David Harbour. He's the Red Guardian, the Russian super soldier equivalent of Captain America. Hara will be returning to the role once again, serving as a surrogate father to Yelena while serving as a team member in Thunderbolts. He has only been seen in LEGO form in Black Widow promotional from 2020. This was set 77,905 Taskmaster's Ambush. Then we have Winston Duke, who had just a little screen time as rival tribe leader M'Baku in the original Black Panther in 2018. He became such a fan favorite that he got a considerably larger role in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, as well as small roles in battle scenes in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. But he has just been seen in a LEGO set that belongs to Black Panther Wakanda Forever 76,214 Black Panther War on the Water. Next, we have Thunderbolt Hannah John Carmen's Ghost. She was introduced to the MCU as the villain of Ant-Man and the Wasp in 2018. She turned out to be one of those classic, misunderstood villains who was just looking for a cure for her quantum displacement. She's joining the Thunderbolts and assumably helping out the Avengers. She just was seen in set 76,109 Quantum Realm Explorers back in 2018. Next, we have Tom Hiddleston, who is coming back once again as Loki. The character certainly come a long way from his days serving as the main villain of the original Avengers. With his self-titled Disney Plus series, Loki has become an out-and-out hero, or at least an anti-hero. First time we saw him in LEGO was back in 2012 with the first Marvel sets in set 6867, Loki's Cosmic Cubescape, and lastly seen in set 76,290, The Avengers vs. the Leviathan, in 2024. Then we have a very exciting character, Patrick Stewart, playing the Professor Charles Xavier once again. He played this role in Fox X-Men films, starting way back in 2022 for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, but that was an alternate universe version of Charles Xavier. Fortunately, we got him in two LEGO sets. One was the promotional set 5,009,015 Cerebro for the set fan favorite set 76,294 X-Men, the X-Men Mansion. We just had him last year and the X-Mansion is still available, but I wouldn't have a problem if they decided to include him in another future set for Avengers Doomsday. Following the list, we have another character from the X-Men universe. He is Magneto, played Ian McKellen, whose last appearance playing this character was in 2014's X-Men, Days of Future Past. Lately leaving the role to his younger replacement from First Class Michael Fassbender, but he's back. We have had him as a LEGO minifigure since 2012 in set 6866 Wolverine's Chopper Showdown. And lastly, seen in set 76,294 X-Men, the X-Men Mansion. We might see him again in LEGO, but maybe with a new costume from this Avengers movie. Next, we have another X-Men. Nightcrawler, played by Alan Cumming, exactly one time on film in X-Men United. Like many, he was replaced with another younger actor, Cody Smith, who played Kurt Wagner in a total of 3 subsequent films. This character hasn't been seen in any LEGO set or any LEGO video game, so there's no official minifigures of this character. We just have butlers and custom minifigures. His appearance in this Avengers movie would be a great chance to see him once and for all in an official LEGO set. Then we have Rebecca Roma back to revive her role as Mystique. This Mystique version was considerably more malevolent than Lawrence's. This Mystique was also totally devoted to Magneto until he abandoned her in X-Men The Last Stand, where she was lastly seen. We haven't seen here in any LEGO official set, she just has appeared in the video game LEGO Marvel Super back in 2012, but this version was more accurate to the comics than the ones that have appeared in the big screen. I hope she gets to be released in a new LEGO set of this movie soon. Then we have James Marsden's version of Cyclops in X-Men, The Last Stand, where he was having quite a rough time after the apparent death of Jean Grey. In later movies, he was also replaced by a younger actor, not We Have Him Back. The first time this character appeared in a LEGO set was back in 2014 in set 76022 X-Men vs. the Sentinel, and lastly seen in set 76294 X-Men, the X-Men Mansion. We see a clear evolution on the design of this minifigure with more printing details and hairpiece. Another X-Men on the way, Channing Tatum playing Gambit, finally appeared as a mutant in 2024's Deadpool and Wolverine. Lots of fans assumed it was just a one-off, but we have him here again. He has just appeared in set 76294, the X-Men Mansion. In this set, he looks very close to the Channing Tatum's version. So if we have a new set that has this character, he may not have a redesign, it probably will be this same minifigure. Well, then we have the last member of the Fantastic Four that was missing. Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, will be stretching into the mix in Doomsday, of course. There's no one Dr. Doom hates more than Richard, whom he blames for every misfortune he's ever had, but he hasn't appeared in any LEGO set, just in the video game LEGO Marvel Superheroes from 2013. He also has a lot of costumes and butlers out there, and it's almost certainly that he will appear in a new LEGO set from this movie or from the new Fantastic Four movie or both. But for sure you have to prepare for his imminent arrival. Finally, there was a name that had already been announced, Robert Downey Jr., who was revealed back at Comic-Con 2024 that he was taking on a new MCU role as Victor Von Doom himself. Unlike everyone else listed, he appeared in the announcement video walking to the chair. It will be weird to see him in the villain's role, but will be impressive to see this new role change. We have had Downey Jr. in a lot of LEGO sets as Iron Man but never as Dr. Doom, but we had a Dr. Doom minifigure in 2013 in set 76005 Spider-Man Daily Bugle Showdown. For sure we will see him with a redesign and more printing details. Those are all the characters that have been revealed for Avengers Doomsday, but not everyone has been released. Write in the comments below who would you like to see in a new LEGO set based on this film, and who are the characters that you think that will be revealed in the near future. Cause this movie is scheduled for release May 1st, 2026. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for you to see more LEGO content.